The eye of Magnus is always upon us, in the spells and enchantments that devout mages conjure.
You'll want to keep back. Who knows if the damned of fair are catching? Unlikely. The whole town was in the grip of plague when I left. What? That bastard? Pretending to help the sick? Thank you, traveler. Winnie and I will head back soon enough then. Stars, thank you for your kindness.
To have come so far and be turned away at the gate. Damn the Skywatch guard.
Don't come closer. I can feel the fluid in my throat now.
I can't believe they won't let us in. We pay coin into the Queen's purse like everybody else.
Best stay back, citizen. Those people are from the cursed town of Fair. They might be carriers of a deadly plague.
The mages are impressive. This one has never seen such demonstrations of power.
Last time I listened to a green vine trader. What am I going to do with a Khajiiti ritual pipe?
Have you tried the candied nectar bread? A high elf gift to the people. And that is the truth.
Last time I come to the fest on payday, damn Bandari.
Where do you live? In the wild? Like some sort of animal? That won't do. Everybody needs a home of their own. Really. Get to work on that, friend.
trading here.
When was the last time you saw crowds like this? I haven't seen this many people since that Khajiiti moot in Dune.
This one does not care what his sister says. Tonight, this one and a bottle of 2 Moon cordial. It's a date.
The Skywatch fountains are so beautiful. This one always feels so refreshed after tasting their waters.
You saved the Queen. Stars keep you safe, traveler.
Thank the stars I could convince my patron to let me come today. Look at all of this.
This one does not trust the Dorkbell traders. How can you call yourself a merchant without a tail?
I do recommend you try some of the Sliff mead we just acquired. Delicious.
This one relishes the chance to talk with kin. So good to see people of elsewhere.
Sorry, can't talk. Have to get to the pub tent before they run out of peacock confit.
This one has never attended the Festival of Defiance before. Spectacle.
Is this on straight?
The jesters are my favorite performers, especially the little Bosma girls, so bendy.
Defiance Festival, my favorite fest.
Don't let me stop you. Our goods are definitely worth a look.
Thanks to the Slode. If they hadn't burned this burg all those years ago, wouldn't be here today.
Look, hey, I know Rotmuth is an acquired taste, but give it a try sometime. You might find you like it.
You will excuse this one. Still sore from unloading the carts.
This one has a date tonight with a Bosmer from the Green Vine Cartel. trying to decide what kind of meat to bring.
Tellinger's imported some of the finest oddities. I simply must make it to the Emporium.
Festival of Defiance. The finest days to be in Skywatch, truly.
Sorry, can't talk. Have to get to the pub tent before they run out of peacock confit.
What do you want?
Yeah, you're fine. Go on through. These folks still need to pass inspection.
Green keep you. I think my friend Tyndale may have need of your services. Speak with him if you would.
Get your filthy paws off me!
Welcome to Skywatch. Your message arrived ahead of you, and they're expecting you up at the manse. Yes, I know you must have been concerned about the messenger. He made it through safely. It's great to meet you at the gate again, just like the last time. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Our mutual Khajiit friend said he was happy to meet you. The festival, the High Kin Lady's veneration ceremony. It's all very exciting. Exactly, up at the manse. He's eager to discuss all the things you'll do on your visit to Skywatch. Should be a lot of fun. Enjoy your time in the city. Good luck. If you need us, the Marines have your back. Stars, yes. The Festival of Defiance, an annual celebration of freedom and victory. Skywatch retaken from the Slode in the wake of the Thracian Gambit. You know how the Khajiit are like mer, but cats? Imagine that, only with slug-toed things. They're a Betmer race, beast mer, and their empire once ruled the seas of southern Tamriel. The Slode released a disease, the Thracian Plague, on an unsuspecting Tamriel. A catastrophe late in the First Era, if I remember my history correctly. They infected sea beasts and sent them to run ashore all along the coasts. Not sure what else there is to say. Mass death, military gambits, and the poor Khajiit lost more than half of their people. We showed them, though. The All Flags Navy took the fight to their homeland and slaughtered them. Nasty. After the Slode released the Thracian Plague, they capitalized on the chaos it caused. They moved in on cities along the coasts, sacked them for goods, and enslaved the folk that lived there. A few years, but we've never forgotten. It took the All Flags Navy to free us with aid from a resistance in the streets. Never again. Queen Irene has come to our town as part of her tour. While she's here, the rumor is that she's going to bestow a great honor upon Estri. Estri's already the cannon reeve of Skywatch. Be interesting to see what's next.
Have you been to Tellinger's Emporium? Yes? If not, go. Go now.
Can I get you anything?
Fetch me a brew. I have a need to slake my thirst.
As you say.
I haven't the strength. Is this the end?
The blades forged in the crafting tents of Skywatch may be the finest this one has ever seen.
Welcome to the city of Skywatch and the Festival of Defiance. Can I answer any questions for you? Yes, we celebrate every year. A triumphant appreciation of the day Skywatch was retaken from the Slode. They are, slug people. A Betma race like the Khajiit or Argonians. Their empire once ruled the seas of southern Tamriel. They struck out at other nations as despots and slavers. Of course. Skywatch is a magnificent city. Talinger's Emporium is not to be missed. There's an ancient Aeolid ruin right in the middle of town, and our docks are visited by men and mer from across Tamriel. What isn't? Ships pull into the harbour every day, bringing new smells, sights, and sounds to our fair city. Some of the dock workers race frogs in between jobs, and the Barbed Hook always has a tasty brew on tap. Talinger the Artificer calls our fair city home. He runs a small shop and exhibition space for the Mages Guild on the west side of town. You can see relics from his travels, magical displays, all kinds of things. It's in the middle of the city, in the royal courtyard and gardens. No one is allowed inside, though. A Mages Guild spellcaster is posted outside, and a magical barrier bars the way. Very mysterious. Yes, we celebrate. The Slode released a plague on the world, then capitalized on the chaos it caused. They hit cities all along the southern coasts, pillaging and enslaving as they went.
Have you tried the Esquelian brandy? Such a robust taste this year.
The mages are impressive. This one has never seen such demonstrations of power.
Astrid has outdone herself this time. So many amusements.
Can I get you anything?
No thanks. Can't stomach another one of these weak brews.
As you say.
Last time I listened to a green vine trader. What am I going to do with a Khajiiti ritual pipe?
The jesters are my favorite performers, especially...
Honey beer. They put honey in beer. Did you know they could do that? Please forgive me for saying so, but your raiment is ever so mundane. Why not explore some enchantments?
This fest is just fabulous. Much better than the last one for old Count What's-His-Name.
Move along, citizen.
This one does not trust the Dorkville traders.
This one relishes the chance to talk with kin.
She ran from the dresses, she ran from the pond. She could not write stomach more high than wrong. Our future leaders sailed from our shores to high rock, Skyrim and more. Now what did she do while she was away? How did I get here? Dancers and taught them to swear.
Your face reminds me. I must get down to the pub tent for a meat pie.
Sugar meat, sweet cakes, nectar bread, candied beets. Beets? This one will never understand the Altmer.
You have tried the goat nibbles? This one thinks they're bad.
This one has a date tonight with a Bosmer from Greenvine Cartel.
This one does not care what his sister says. Tonight this one...
Have you been to Tellinger's Emporium? Yes?
Huh? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
I still haven't managed to catch one of the street entertainers, have you? Those hats. Amazing.
I've had a few too many already.
As you say.
I'll be glad to get back to Green Country. I've been out in the world too long. Missed the smells of the forest.
Have you seen what those Bandari are peddling as food? No. No, thank you. Give me my slouch bear surprise. I miss the smells of the green. Nothing like loam under your feet and the smell of charred meat hanging in the air.
I just had a woman tell me she can't stand the smell of jaga. Here, smell this. Fermented pig's milk has never had a better aroma.
When was the last time you saw crowds like this? I haven't seen this many people since that Khajiiti moot in Dune.
Did you drink my drink?
Your face reminds me. I must get...
Sugar meat, sweet.
It's not a party until someone gets eaten. I'm just yanking your vines. Probably. So, who's hungry?
Have you tried the candied nectar bread? A high elf gift.
Thank the stars I could convince my patron to let me come.
Get thyself to work, lack-witted oaf.
Sorry, can I help you? I'm a bit busy here. The master has given me much to do and little time to do it. My studies for the day. Tellinger himself is my teacher. He set me the task of uncovering the mysteries locked within these relics from Shadowfen. That's no suit of armor. It's a Dwemer Centurion, only discovered in a high rock ruin. catalogued by Tellinger the Artificer himself, and brought to the Emporium for study and exhibition. For a limited time only, of course. As any apprentice could tell you, Dwemer magic emanates from Dwemer ruins. This construct won't last long, taken from his home of gears and flywheels. It's a shame. Still, he does put on a good show. Pull the lever there to see for yourself.
Damn you for leaving me with these idiots, Tellinger.
I suppose I could use another.
Stars watch your steps, traveller, as they watch over Tellinger. Tellinger the Artificer, greatest mage of our time. He's in the field even now, in the ruin just below Skywatch. Sometimes I like to imagine I can see him down there, among the old buildings of Esduin. Very. He and his assistant Underwin travel across the face of Tamriel in search of lost and forbidden lore. He is the most decorated member of the guild still living, the Master Artificer and creator of the Emporium you see around you. He's also marvelously handsome. A real Ayleid ruin, right on our doorstep. The Guild and the Thalmor have strict rules about entering Ayleid structures, and anyone with common sense knows those things are trapped and crawling with beasties. But Tellinger's no commoner. My poor children, my poor little rabbits. A mother shouldn't outlive her children, and I've had 4 pass on to Aetherius. It's almost too much to bear. Would you pray for them? Pray at their grave markers? I want them to have peace. But I'm too old to go now. I can't even leave Skywatch. They're buried at all 4 ends of the island. On a bluff outside Volkelgard, just outside of Tenzelwil, near Castle Rilis, and on a hill overlooking Fair. My children loved the water, loved the sight of it. They were good little rabbits, kind and brave. Thank you so much for your promise. Of course. Do you want me to tell you about Elanduya, my eldest, Wirande, or little Sora Peril? My fiery girl. She got tired of her mother's coddling, took up with a musician, and sold lutes up north for years. Eventually she grew to miss me, and we were close for decades before she passed. I know, so old-fashioned. I named him after my father. My first boy. I knew what name he'd have, and he made me so proud. He was just like my brother Paulen, so smart. He could sell a fur coat to a Khajiit. Sora Peril wasn't a mage, but he taught alchemy with them at the hall here in Skywatch. Mendel, my youngest boy. He joined the military, fought on the front lines, and died in defense of his homeland. I wish I could have made him see, made him realize it was a mistake to leave.
This work isn't going to do itself.
ancient. Trust this one.
Some of you may wonder what I've learned since meeting the elder spinners of Sylvanar, and you need not worry. My research has shown their prophecies to be nothing more than conjecture and finely spun lies.
Comrade, a word. The guild requests your help.
As I pointed out in my best-selling tome, Ladies in Green, the wood elves are secretive by nature. Think on this the next time you see one tending to your most private letters.
Have you put in at Volkelgard recently?
I know. The tariffs are killing us. That witch of a watch captain is pocketing the money, mark my words.
I heard she was arrested in some kind of scandal. The Green Taker.
What are you looking at?